Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. In this video, I will explain about how to write JNU test case for REST controller methods by using Mockito. In this video, we are writing JNU test cases for get student by ID test controller method. This method will perform read single row operation. In this video, technologies used Mockito, Data JPI, Spring Boot MVC, and this is Spring Boot application. In Data JPI, we are using Oracle database. So let's get started. It is not a stretch video. It is continuation video, JUnit playlist. This playlist I will provide in description of this video. It is recommended to watch these all videos to get of full knowledge on JUnits. So this logic, this code we are developed in previous video. Now I will add find by ID method to perform read single row operation. Public response entity control space response entity. It is expecting T means type. Here type we are trying to get student by ID. By using ID we are getting the student. So we are retrieving the student, single student. So I am passing just student. If you want to retrieve list of student, then we need to pass list of student. So here we are mentioning method name get student by ID. So get student by ID. This is the method. The get student by ID. By using ID, we are getting the student, right? For that, use path variable. Either use path variable or request variable. In this video, I am using path variable. Next video, I will show request variable. Path variable. Here, I am mentioning ID. It is recommended to paste this in path variable brackets double quotes recommended to pass field name. Here, I am adding long ID. The path variable ID. Here student. This is the ID field. Primary key long ID. This ID has a long type. So I'm mentioning same field I'm mentioning here. So this is retro operation. So get mapping slash. This is the class, right? Class level path slash student. After that, I'm giving find. After that slash. This is path variable ID. I'm mentioning ID. So here also we are mentioning ID, right? When we need to mention this ID, because this ID is not matching. Like here we are using SID and we are using here ID. Then we need to mention like this and this should be matched. If this and this ID will be different field name, then we need to mention like this. But here I am mentioning everywhere same ID. This is recommended to place like this. After that, service method call student repository dot find student by using ID. Here it is written type student. So student response return new response entity. Return new response entity. It is type. Here this is the optional. Here mentioning right. So it is the optional here. We need to mention response, comma, HTTP status dot OK. Okay, man, 200. Return spelling is wrong. Return. Done. Here we are using get mapping to retrieve operation. Retrieve operation. So this is we are using for post mapping. We are using for save operation. Save operation. This is a one handler method. Here, this is a one handler method. So in this controller, two handler methods are there. One for the save operation, one for the retrieve operation. In previous video, we have developed JN test case for save operation. Now I am developing JN test cases for retrieve operation. Retrieve single row operation. First, let's check in Postman it is working or not. Before checking, let's go to database and verify how many records are there. We need one long ID, right? That primary key, long ID is a primary key. We need ID of that tiger spot set pages 10000 set lines 10000 student table. Select star from student. So these are the records are there by using ID. This is the ID. We are retrieving the entire row. So I am using 1001 to retrieve this row. So go to postman. In previous video, we have created collection. So I am now adding request. Add request. Here I am mentioning retrieve single row operation. Single row operation. This is the get mapping. HTTP colon double slash localhost localhost colon. We are not specified any port, so it is default port 8080 slash. We need to check class level path is student, method level path is find. After that, we need to append. You need to append ID. So class level path student find. After that, here we need to append ID. So ID 1001. So send. So it is not. We are not started this application, so it is not calling. Right click run as Spring Boot app. So now Spring Boot application is starting. Once started, we will hit the retrieve single row endpoint. Yeah, this is started successfully. Now I am hitting. Here we got the result. Go to Postman C. Check the name Ravi. 1001. Check the name Ravi. So it is successfully retrieved. If anything path, class level path, method level path, if anything is wrong, suppose I'm entering wrong path, class level path, student one, we will get not found 404. Here, see a path, student one, actually student, but we are added one, so we are getting not found. If not found, we are getting either class level path or method level path is wrong. Remember, now sending again. So it is successfully retrieving the record. So I am saving. If we are saving, after next time we are trying to opening this, it will be visible like this. So next, copy the curl of this is the curl. So I am pasting this curl into student curls.txt. So it will be usable if you want to share other developers to your developed one service. You want to share those endpoint details with another person. Then these are the usable. So this is recommended to store somewhere all curls related to your application. So retrieve, or you can mention read single row operation. Read single row operation curl. Okay, read single row operation curl. So paste here controller. This is done. So let's start the developing JNU test case. Public void test. Now method name. Here public void test get student by ID. Here JNU test case is return type is void, no parameters, annotate with at test, right? So first we need to mock service logic. Here we are using auto void mock MVC. If you are doing unit test cases for controller methods, this need to be added. After that, so controller here, this controller class have one auto void field is there, student repository. This should be, we need to mock while using scroll up while using web MVC test, web MVC test. This will mock only, this will provide bean for only this controller. If you want bean for fields, this is the field, right? In this class, this is a field, this is auto void, where auto void as a class. This is like a as a class. If you want to bean for as a class, we need to use like at mock bean. at mock bean will provide bean for this class. So where mock, these are the sufficient. So student service control C. So Mockito dot when dot here get student by ID. We need to mention Mockito dot any class any. I need to mention ID type is long. Then dot then return here then return student. It is this method will returning the student. We need to pass the student. So it is nothing but here setting expectations. Setting expectations. Setting expectations are stubbing. This is called as stubbing. Setting expectations are stubbing. Then we need to scroll up private student. We need to pass student object, right? Then after that we need to add one setup method. So public void setup. Yeah, this student is there, right? Student equal to new student. We need to annotate with at b for each. B for each nothing but calling b for every test method. Calling b for every test method. Remember this point. So we can also say this setup method. The setup method will load. The setup method will load b for each test case as method calling. So after that we need to enable the mocks. So here mock bean is nothing but advanced of mock have some features, but mock bean have more features. It is a few features like at mock bean have supposing 5 features, but at mock have 5 features, but at mock bean have 7 features. Like this is the mock bean advanced of mock annotation. So we need to now enable the mocks. To enable mocks Mockito annotations. Here, what is the use of this? The Mockito annotations, open mouth initializes fields annotated Mockito dot open mocks is expecting object class type. So mention this semicolon. Here we need to some command initializing all mocks. Initializing all mocks. This is done. After that, student dot set ID. I'm giving 9999L. It is long, so we need to add L or we need to provide length number. Next student dot branch. So I am giving civil. Branch is civil. After that set name. I am giving my name center. After that is mail. Is mail is a boolean type. I am giving true. So add the command here. Single student. Single student. We are added one single student. Copy this reference variable. Here there is not require any auto guide more kind of. Just we are creating object by using new operator. We are creating bean by using new operator. Here we are creating bean by using mock bean. Here we are creating bean by using auto guide. Bean is nothing but object only in core Java. In Spring Bean in core Java object. Remember, we need to pass student. So up to setting expectations are stop being successfully done. So then we need to use the mock MVC. Mock MVC. This MVC Here mock MVC, we have created one field. This is mock MVC field. Dot, we need to use perform mock MVC dot. Here, these are the methods we need to use perform. So we need to pass here mock MVC request builders dot. See, these are the HTTP methods. So we need to use get URA. URA it is expecting like a string type. So path, we need to pass the path string path. So here go to student controller, class level path is student, method level path is slash find slash ID. Then we need to pass here slash student slash find slash, here we need to pass ID semicolon, copy this path, control V. Here add a comment here, class level path plus method level path plus class level path, method level path plus path variable. See, here we are passing class level path. This is the method level path. This is the path variable, right? So this is the done. After that, so we need to pass the content type. So mock MVC for pretty printing kind of arranging this here dot content. Here content type, it is expecting media type dot application underscore JSON, application underscore JSON. Here post one. Then after that we need to dot unexpected. See, undo, unexpected or unwritten. Now I am using unexpected. So mock MVC result matcher, mock MVC request matcher. Previously we are using builder. Now we are using mock MVC request matchers. See, after that dot status. So we are expecting is okay. See here in controller method we are passing HTTP status dot okay. Same I am passing. We are expecting same. Then dot I am returning unwritten. Unwritten it will return the MVC result semicolon. So it is returning the MVC result. Here MVC result it is returning. So MVC result. Control Shift O for imports class. Here it is expecting, it is throwing one exception we need to handle. I am adding throws exception at method level. So this is it done. See here, this is it done. Here one validation we are checking, like is status is matching or not. While calling this get method, it is returning 200 status or not. Is okay, nothing but 200. So we need to validate results. Validating results. For validating results, take this MVC. Up to we can check it is working as expected or not, then we can validate run as JUnits. So wait some time. Post Spring Boot application will be started. After that, this test case will be started. Here, second test case is failed. So not variable values expand ID. So it is the wrong. To resolve, either we can remove this, give the some like 9999 ID. We are taken right this ID 9999 ID. It will be resolved like it need to pass like this. Let's see now it is working or not. After that, I will show another way as well. So if it is successfully executed, we will get a tick mark here. So it is green color tick mark. So it is successfully executed both test cases. Either like this or same pass the ID here and get it there, right? Get you're expecting long also string type, any type, integer, string, boolean, any type it is expecting as a string. So pass the ID 9999. I am passing, save, let's run. Like this is the path variable, right? Path variable. This is path variable. For this path variable value I'm passing here. Let's check it is working or not. So now post Spring Boot application will be started. After that, JUnit test cases will be executed. If it is working, then we can add a few valid asset conditions to validations. See, now successfully executed this, no errors. So take this MVC result. See here, use asset conditions. Post use SSN dot asset not null. Asset not null. Check MVC result. It is null or not. So I am rerunning test case. This is one, I am adding one asset condition. It is faster, then we can add asset equals condition as well. We can verify that is working or not. So let's wait some time. This is passed, so it is working. Then SSNs dot asset equals expected and actual. So expected, I am giving this update. So here expecting, I am giving this update. So student object, I am giving expected, actual. I am retrieving from MVC result. MVC result dot here MVC result dot get response dot get content as string get content as string. So both are I am verifying. See, this method is returning string, but we are passed object. Let's see what will happen. Run here JUnit. So we are comparing these string values and object, both are same or not. Let's see it will be fail or run. See here status 200, but it is failed. So what is saying here? Expected student giving these values, but was this is the bracket is nothing but JSON. So MVP result is providing JSON object, but actually it is the expected is the student object. So student object, to convert the student object to JSON object, we need object mapper. So now I am adding here object mapper, private object mapper, private object mapper, object mapper, auto wide object mapper class available in Jackson API. Jackson API is by default available in Spring verb starter. In this starter, Spring verb starter, Jackson API default by default is available. No need to add manually. Remember. After that, here we are added. See, we are added object mapper. Copy this reference variable object mapper. So replace object mapper dot write value as string. It is expecting object. In our case, object is nothing but student. So copy the student, paste here. It will return the here string method that can be used to serialize any Java value as a string. So it is converting Java object to JSON format. Let's see. Control S. Right click, run as JUnit test. Wait some time. This test case will be executed. Post Spring Boot application will be executed. After that, this test case will be executed. Here, test case successfully executed. Verify the two test cases are run. Let's run the Java code coverage report. Then we can check these lines of code, controller lines of code covered or not in this JUnit test cases. So I'm using Maven install. In student controller, these three lines are there, right? What these three lines were added JUnit test cases is really these three lines covered under JUnit test cases are not. We are now verifying. Let's wait. Once this process is completed, we can open index.html file. In that, one report will be generated, Jacoco report will be generated. Let's wait some time. So now Spring Boot application is starting. Once successfully Spring Boot application is started, then Junit test cases will be run. Okay, Junit test cases started running. So wait some time. So wait some time. Now Junit test cases are running. See here. See, total 21 test cases. Failure 0, error 0, one test case skipped. So build success. Minimize. So I want to open in Chrome browser. For that, we need to set here web browser. I am choosing default here. By default, internal web browser, I am changing to Chrome. So go to target side Jacoco input.html. Here, open with web browser. Web browser is nothing but it will open in Chrome. See, so here any entity, these are the covered, these are the not covered. Let's go to post entity. src com.in.entity. As code and equals we are adding. Okay, fine. So now check this to controller com.in.controller. It is covered 100%, right? It is covered 100%. So overall coverage is 65 because of here student class. It is not covered to string as code equal. So let's remove those posts. I'm commenting these two. If any test cases are failed, then we can check again. So right click, run as Maven clean. One Maven clean is done. I will start Maven install. Then it will again regenerate the report. Maven here run as Maven install. If any test cases are failed, then we need to fix. Let's see, all test cases are passed. If any test case is failed, right? We are commented two methods, right? To string and as code and equals. Is there any effect or not? I need to check that. After that, it will be regenerated Jacoco report. Jacoco stands for Java code coverage. Then we can recheck what is the code coverage. So, so it is Spring Boot application is starting. So let's wait. Once successfully Spring Boot application is started, then Jane test cases will be started. So while using Lombok, it is not recommended to use. See here, two test cases are failed. Let's check why these two test cases are failed. So due to this as code issue, so do one thing. Let's add the as code only. If you are adding at data, it will be add as code equals everything. Those all are not required. Let's add as code is not there. So let's add equals and as code. Control S. Again, try to regenerate the report. Run as Maven install. Actually, each student object have different as code. That's why these are two are failing. So content is same, but as codes are different. By using equals and as code, it will check first as codes are same or not. If not same, then it will be check data of the data will be same. That it will return the true. Then test cases are passed. So in companies recommended like 80% code coverage. See here, one error is there. Unresolved compilation problem. Student results cannot be resolved. So for that, we need as I think toasting as well. Control S. Right click, run as Maven install. Wait some time. These test cases will be successfully executed. Now Spring Boot application executing. Once Spring Boot application successfully executed, then these test cases will be executed. So wait some time. Spring Boot application will be executed. So in this video, we have successfully developed Junit test case for REST controller method. Method name is get student by ID. This method performing read single row operation. Read single row operation. See here, build failed. We get the error. So time elapsed. Student service test time elapsed. Some error is getting. So for that, Maven post do Maven clean. Once Maven clean is done, then Maven install. Let's wait some time. This time build is success or not. So this time also build is not success. Then we need to check our code to fix the issue. Now genuine test cases are running. So wait some time. So once this is successfully built done, then we will commit our changes into Git repository. So wait some time. This Spring Boot application is starting. Once successfully started, then genuine test cases will be running. Once genuine test cases are successfully executed, see here now. See now build success. One test case is skipped, no errors. Here test run 21, failure 0, error 0, skipped 1. Right? Let's refresh here. Go to student. Now we got the coverage 91. 91. See, we got the 91. Form.in.controller 100%. Let's see. We have added one method right now. See this method we have added. Get student by ID. It is 2 lines are there. It is covered 2 lines. This way to we can write GNU test cases for controller methods. Now I will commit my changes. I will provide this GNU playlist, this playlist link in description and Git repo. This Git repo link in description. So right click on yeah, right click on our application. If you are getting any into mark kind of, you can ignore. Our application is successfully working, but into mark is there. Sometimes will happen. Just ignore. Right click on project properties here location. Go to this location. So our application next CMD check the status, git status, which files were modified. These 3 files were modified. Git add dot means all files. Git commit -m. So I am mentioning if you have Jira ID, you can mention. I don't have Jira ID, so I mention date as a Jira ID 8080 2024 colon. So I am mentioning JUnit test cases for get student by ID method. So today my work is successfully done. So I am pushing my changes into Git repository. Git push. Yeah, successfully pushed to develop branch. In this video, we have successfully developed override GNU test cases for REST controller methods by using Mockito. We have created get student by ID method. This method performs single row read single row operation. Thank you for watching. For more videos, please subscribe to this YouTube channel.